Hello everyone. In this week's video it's my Mora Garberg. Um, you can see it's next to my Mora Outdoor 2000. The shape of the blade and the handle are pretty much the same. I think what they did is just making a new version of the Mora 2000 because it's really a good knife. Nice and a very ergonomic handle. Just they used, especially with the Garberg, modern materials and better steel, and of course full-tang blade. I have the Kans ball as well, and it's pretty much updated Mora 2000. The handle feels it's very similar. Just the blade is on this one is polished, and on the Kans ball is, what is it, stone washed, I think, but it's the same grind. And with the Garberg they went with full Scandi, and I have it since was it March of 2017, and to be honest I haven't used it that much. I used it but I didn't enjoy it very much because the main reason is the thickness of the blade. The ergonomics of the handle, it's really nice, comfortable. I mentioned that this one is a lot harder plastic, this one is slightly softer. I have the feeling that I can just bury my nail, and this one doesn't matter how hard I push, and I can pull my nail through. And with this one, really my nail sticks in the handle material. It's all solid plastic or polymer material, and there is a lanyard hole. The tang of the blade is sticking out. I think I used it once or twice just to knock on things, but I never used it for starting fire with it, because usually I use the blade, and the blade shape is pretty similar, and you can see the thickness. I didn't enjoy it very much because the thickness of the blade, it doesn't allow it to slice as good as the Mora 2000. And even my wife noticed it, because the whole week I used it, my wife used it as well, and she noticed that. And yeah, it's not that it's not possible, just it's slightly more uncomfortable, I can say. But pretty much everything that this one can do as well. Just with food preparation, it's slightly more difficult, but once you have used to it, it's not big of a deal. Carving as well, of course, this one, it's lighter in the hand, more agile, and really I find it a lot more easier to work rather than this one, and probably that's the reason that I really never used it more than a day or two. And now I start appreciating the knife, and especially the blade steel, because ever since I got it in 2017, I never actually had to sharpen it. I didn't use it as much as the Mora 2000, but in the last week, what I did, mostly food preparation. I did some wood carving, but I didn't have to sharpen the knife at all. And let's see now. Well, not very convenient, is it? It's better. definitely keeps an edge a lot better than the 12C27. This one is 14C28, I think it was. Sandvik again. And this one I got as a gift 2012, but usually it goes around 25 to 35 pounds, and this one still goes around 80 to 100. It depends on the sheet, and both of these I got from Bulgaria. This one was, and it's still probably around less than 14 quid. And this one actually I bought, it was just less than a year after it came out, and it was here in UK was 98 to 100 and maybe a little bit over 100 pounds, and I got it for 62 pounds from Bulgaria. And this one, the one I got, it came with the leather sheet. Everybody knows it. It's really nice quality, but actually, like I said, I didn't use the knife that much, and that's why the sheet is brand new. And also I made my own sheet that really I use all the time, and I don't wear it on my belt. It's always in my backpack, and it's really a lot easier to get it out. It's held by friction. It's not too bad. There is a drain hole on the bottom, and I have the original ferro rod from my Mora Eldris. Focus, please, please. Okay, and you can see the resemblance. It's pretty much the same shape of the handle, just at the end there is no lock because it's pretty much 3-finger. This one, this layer, it's rubber, the outer layer, and the inner one is hard plastic. Also really nice knife, but I try to use it for vegetables, and sometimes, most of the times I can do it, probably 60% of the time, 70% of the time, but sometimes I just really need a larger blade. It's a nice and funky knife to work with and to use it, but yeah, just the lack of the blade. And with where I was, yeah, ooh, I forgot. Let's go with the weight of the knife. Yeah, the Outdoor 2000, it's 100 grams, 101 grams, and the Garberg is 168. And that's if you have to work with both knives for a longer time, you really can feel and appreciate the lightweight of the Mora 2000. But now, since I use it for the whole week, and I really start appreciating the blade upgrade, the steel upgrade on the blade. And so for this summer I'll go and use mainly this one. And also in future I was thinking about all these videos that I made, and probably I'll keep changing the knives every week. So I can really, and I highly suggest everyone do that. It's really nice and good experience, and you can appreciate and make evaluation of your knives, which knives you can keep in your collection and which one you can just stop use. And but yeah, overall it's a big knife, more like a tank Mora. I did some batoning. It holds up really well. I don't do much batoning anyway, so but it's, yeah, it's a sturdy knife. If you really want something that will hold up, this one is the one to go. But if you're not gonna do heavy work with it, here comes the rain again. But yeah, if you're not gonna do heavy work, the Counts ball or the 2000 can do the job. And probably at the end of the summer I'll make another video after the few months that I will use this knife, and I will give you my overall opinion. And for the next week I completely forgot about this knife. It's the new Pro S series. It's a brand new one. This one is for the next week. And again, I hope this video was useful. If you have any questions, ask me. I'll be glad to help and answer. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.